Get me out of this fucking video.
Why?
I don't want to be in it.
Babe, that would be the leaky log.
No.
Come on. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to this Frazzlog. This is a kick Frazzlog and ass. What's that game say? It says Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and I love it. So, Tuesday, September 1st, is the day. We're 7% installed. We're installing this bitch. We're fucking excited. I hate installing stuff because it takes forever. Babe, why does my hair look so bad right now?
Babe, I don't know.
It looks like weedy hair. Like it's so thin and like I'm balding. I think I'm gonna go bald.
Babe, you're not balding.
I want to recommend something to you guys. This is the Triscuit sour cream and chive. Very good. It's buy one get one right now at my work. It's about $2. All right, so we got the day one edition, and it comes with this gigantic map. Which I really don't want this map to be honest. Could they have just given me two posters?
I wish.
If they had given us the poster of like Snake and Quiet, like bloody looking.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Or like him and Ocelot, I would have loved it. So they give us a map. Like I guess the Assassin's Creed map for Black Flag was really useful, but like this thing is. What do we got in here? What does it say? It says the Central African area of operations encompasses the border region between the Republic of Angola and the Republic of Zaire. Between Angola's instability due to constant uprisings and Zaire's debilitated authoritarian regime, the border is largely neglected by both governments, making it a prime target for private forces and preliminary organizations. Many PF soldiers in this area are seasoned veterans culled from the armies of South Africa and Rhodesia. Like, do I need to know any of this stuff? It tells you, like, it tells you and shows you where all the guard outposts are. I guess that could be, like, useful for a newbie or something, but, like, it's like a really weird day one bonus. I just want to pull this thing up and get it out of here. What are you doing, babe?
I put an Instagram picture up.
What is it?
Of the game.
Oh, you loving it? All I can say, this is a tremendous day, babe. Let's share some Metal Gear memories. What was your first encounter with Metal Gear?
I was 18.
Okay.
I knew nothing about Metal Gear. The only thing I knew was, I'm not gonna like this. This is some stupid Western game.
Gung-ho guy.
America made it. It's about stupid Americans that I don't like, and I'm not into this. When Metal Gear came out, it was the same time like stuff like Parasite Eve came out and all these other games.
So you played it back
on
PS1 when it came out, or no?
No, I never did. So
okay,
that's what I'm saying. I had no interest when the game first came out.
Yep.
I only had interest in it when I was an adult, and someone played the game with me all the way through, and I had never seen voice acting that well. I had never seen storytelling to that degree.
Now, is this the PS1 version?
Yes.
Okay.
And I mean, and this is like 2005, so we're talking, PlayStation 2 era.
Yeah.
Things are really looking real good. So to go back to a game like that and see that, even though it was old, that game maintains. Yeah. It remains a piece of art. Because it was already stylized as it was. Nobody had eyes. The mouths were all blurred out. It was a very interesting looking game. And once I saw all these characters, the minute I saw Otacon, I was like, I love Otacon. He's my favorite character. He's always been my favorite character since then. And that game it moved me. Like to see that, it was a very good experience for me. And then, so I was like, why did I swear off all these Western games? Why didn't I like these kind of, I thought at that time it was a Western game. I had no idea it was Japanese. Yeah. Babe, I had no idea that. This is back coming from the time when I didn't know anything about where video games came from or anything like that. Yeah. So then I didn't get to see the second game until way, way, way after that. I saw the second game probably in 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was at Matt Goodrow's house. I'd slept over there and I saw that game on Matt Goodrow's TV. Yeah. And that fucking blew my mind. I cried.
He played it.
It wasn't Matt. No, we were just at Matt's house because remember Steph had her Cadence was born and I lived there for a really long time, but. Those games moved me in ways that games never had before, and I never felt so connected to characters. And I love movies. I watch so many movies. I watch at least 1 to 2 new movies every day. Maybe a lot of them are documentaries, but I still watch them. Yeah, that's awesome. And when I see a game like this where it's so cinematic and there's so many scenes set up in a very dynamic way, like a film would be, I couldn't resist. The storytelling is so awesome, even when it's convoluted and you don't know what the fuck's going on, you're loving every second of it. You're like, I need to know what happens. Yep. Why is this happening? I don't know what the fuck's going on. Live. That was my first experience. So I was 18 years old the first time I saw Metal Gear.
That's fucking awesome. So I was,
I'm just straightening my hair.
I was in 3rd grade, so that means I was...
Like, what, 8?
I think 8 or 9.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was like 1998, I think it was. Or 99, one of those years. I think it was 98. Maybe it's 99. The thing is, when you're a kid, like, those years kind of blend together so fast. Like, it's crazy how fast
and you don't always remember, like, what age you are.
Yeah. So, I know I was definitely in 3rd grade, though, when the game came out. And I was fucking loving it. I got the PlayStation demo disc. And, fucking, something...
Demo disc. You got the you played the demo disc a million times.
Yep.
Right?
Played the demo disc so many times.
The disc didn't work.
It gets to the point where I believe it's when you're climbing the ladder to go talk to the DARPA chief for the first time. And it was just so mysterious, and I wanted to fucking play it. The thing that got me the most though was you could knock on walls. For some reason that like gameplay mechanic for some reason got me really into it.
Babe, have you ever played Boktai?
No, but I used to read about it all.
Boktai is a Game Boy game.
It's a Kojima game.
It's a Kojima game. Okay, it's a stealth game, Metal Gear.
It uses a peripheral to detect the sunlight.
Yes. So you need a black light, or you need to play this game outside.
Yeah.
So, but listen, you can knock on walls in that game. There are so many like references to like Metal Gear, like the stealth like aspects of the game. But it's really interesting because it's about vampires. It's about like cute little vampires and like a sunflower, and it's ridiculous, but. It's like to see these things that like Kojima does like this, and like to give homages to like he always does like police nods like in every game. You know, there's like some nod to it. So like to see like there's nods to Metal Gear and Boktai is really interesting. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but when you said knocking on walls, that's what I thought of.
It was such a crazy thing.
What's wrong?
What's up, bud?
Babe, you like this hair right now?
I'm loving that hair. Hey, why do you do that hairstyle all the time? You love it?
No, this is how I straighten my hair.
Okay.
To get like the pieces to straighten.
I thought you were like starting a new fashion statement.
No.
I wish. I like that hairstyle.
I need a brush. Babe, continue your story.
So yeah, 3rd grade. I remember. Okay, so my first memory of going to get this game was, it was I believe a Sunday, or no, it was a Saturday because that's what made me really mad. So Saturday comes. My dad had been promising all week, like, yeah, we'll go get Metal Gear game at EB Games.
Oh my god, EB Games.
We'll go get that game for you. We'll have a whole weekend to play it. It'll be awesome. So I'm hype as fuck. I'm loving it. And I remember within 10 minutes,
my god.
I went from being so excited to completely devastated. I'm fucking mad. I hate the world. So basically what had happened is my dad went to go take a pee like he always does before we leave the house. And he looks into the bathtub and sees urine all over the tub.
Who the fuck did this?
So, instantly he says, who the fuck pissed in the tub? And, I didn't. Why the fuck would I do that?
I don't know.
So I was like, it wasn't me. So that only leaves one person.
Shane.
Or cat, which I highly doubt cats who are trained to pee in the litter box would walk that far away from the litter box to go to pee in the bathtub. So... He's like, that's it. I'm fucking done. I'm not taking you guys to go get this game.
No.
So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, it'll never be right.
Hey.
So I was so devastated. I was so upset. I was done. But then I don't even remember how exactly I got the game after that.
How'd you get it?
Somehow I got the game after that.
You just remember the devastation.
A couple days or a week later or something. I don't even remember exactly. So I was pretty pissed off, to be honest.
Yeah, but then when you got the game, now tell the game.
So, I got the game, playing it, and again, it's one of those things where I don't really remember much of me playing it, except for the key moments in the game.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I got the game. I don't really remember exploring, or... I just remember calling the fucking Kodak, like, every 3 minutes just to, like, see if there's any dialogue.
Yeah, something new.
Always calling him. Always calling the Kodak.
What's up, Colonel?
I used to explore every single nook and cranny in those games.
I used to do the same thing in games, and now I'm like, I'm not doing nothing.
I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
So, I'm, like, playing the first game, loving it, fighting bosses.
How much you... Okay, so he falls in love with Meryl.
Yep. So, eventually I get a crush on Meryl, and I love it. And I think she's really pretty, and I like her. And, You get to the scene, obviously, where Sniper Wolf ends up killing the shit out of her, blows her up with her sniper rifle.
You're devastated.
So, like, that scene's so cinematic and, like, fucked up. Because, like, okay, so, like, Snake's, like, safe. She gets shot. And then she gets shot, like, I think she gets shot twice in the leg. Or maybe she gets shot once in the leg and then shot in the chest. And then she falls over. And then she's on the ground. I believe she, like, reaches for Snake and then she gets shot again or something like that. If I'm remembering correctly, probably not.
Maybe.
Something like that. I've seen so much shit.
No, I think it was, like, dramatic like that.
Yeah, so, like, all you see is, like, her bleeding on the ground saying, like, Snakes, you need to get the fuck out of here or something. And all of a sudden, Colonel calls and he's, Snake, get out of there. They've got a sniper rifle. And then Snake's like, I think I can see her from here. And it's like, Snake, you're not going to be able to do anything here. So, get out of there, Snake. Go. I'm sorry about your niece, Colonel.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry, Colonel.
Go find the sniper rifle over in that one area of the game. Okay. Right there's the moment I hit save, call Maylene, save the game, shut it off.
Babe, how upset
I'm done for a while with that game.
You were emotionally upset.
I was pretty fucked up from that.
You're like, no, my
like,
love.
Right after that, I can't remember if it was right after I had played that part of the game or if it was leading up to this, but I kept seeing Josie and the Pussycat movie trailers, and it had a really pretty redhead in that movie.
And now it started his redhead fetish.
Yeah, so I was just like, whoa.
Let me go watch this real quick.
Should I, like, watch this movie to honor her?
Yeah!
And I was so, like, confused.
Babe, I fucking love you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
You're perfect.
So I was fucked. I was like, I never went and saw that movie either. Like, that's how fucked up I was.
You're too emotionally attached to an arrow.
Yeah, so I was fucked. And then eventually I worked up the courage and revenge to, like...
To get revenge.
I worked up the plot to get revenge. It was, let's go get that PSG-1.
That's it, Sniper. You're going down, Sniper Wolf.
Get the, diazepine, or whatever the drug you can take that stabilizes your...
Oh, yeah, for the sniper rifle. Yeah. Diazepam or
That's
something.
It, yeah.
Yep.
So I go back, kick the shit out of her.
No, an ocelot's like
and
Snake.
The ocelots, guess what?
Do you think that love can bloom on a battlefield?
Yeah, that's like 4 hours later in the game.
It doesn't matter. He loves Sniper.
So, okay, then you get captured. Ocelot captures you. Then you have the moment that really could have saved my childhood, but of course I fucked it up.
Okay.
So, you get tortured by Ocelot, and if you don't survive, like if you don't win the minigame, Meryl dies. And I didn't know that. Nope. I just thought that was...
but she doesn't really die.
No, she fucking dies.
Okay, whatever, but she's not dead. For real in the story.
Canon story is she dies in Shadow Moses incident.
Okay, then I guess in Metal Gear 4 never happened. She never came back.
Well, how does this... Because, okay, you have 2 endings in that game. Meryl dies, and you ride off with Otacon.
Which is the ending I always take.
Which is the bullshit. Yeah, that's the good ending.
Meryl dies. It is the good ending, so they can be alone together in the wilderness.
They can go raise wolves and
become
mushers and stuff.
Be best friends.
Yeah. That's the ending I know. That's the ending where Meryl dies. You're very heartbroken.
Yep.
Otacon loses his love. Yep. You guys are heartbroken men. You guys riding off into the sunset.
And you build philanthropy together to go take out Metal Gears.
Like men. They handle like men.
They did. Both their lovers died.
Babe, they're just dapper gentlemen.
Even though I can't see Snake ever being in love with anybody, he never could.
No. He's not going to live long enough to be in love with someone.
Well, but he didn't know at that time he wasn't going to live.
No.
But I just don't see it happening. Ocelot, on the other hand, falls in love with everybody. Like an idiot, like Naomi. I fucking hate Naomi. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
Have you said Ocelot?
I mean, Otacon.
Yeah, Otacon's a romantic.
Yeah, Otacon falls in love with everybody. Yep. Anyone that gives him attention.
Exactly.
Whoa.
You love that video.
Stop.
I love that video.
Stop. What? No. This is what I hate. Like, remember in Metal 4 when Naomi's like talking to him through the like whatever? They're on their ship.
Yeah.
Well, do you know how I call a ship like an airship? No, they're on their plane. And he takes his glasses off. Yeah. And he like wants to be handsome and not wear his glasses. And I'm like, fuck! Why are you doing this, you asshole? Don't change for her. She's evil.
Yeah.
She's so. I fucking hate Naomi. Naomi's my most hated video game character of all time.
I love her. I thought she had a really cute voice.
She's an evil bitch.
I think she has a cute voice.
Alright, continue. So
love it. Live for that shit. I fight Liquid. It's that most epic fight of my life.
I'm gonna lose 400 times. I can never do it. The punching fight.
The bull move where he like runs at you.
Headbutts you and you're fucked, and then so you die every time.
Yep.
It's too
hard.
But
it's got that really good song though.
Yeah.
And then you have the epic chase scene.
And then Gray Fox dies, and it's sad.
Gray Fox died a while ago, but
which I don't care. To me, Gray Fox is black, and I don't accept that he's white.
And his name's Deep Throat.
Yep. In my brain, he is black.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying that
What's his name? David Yeager or something?
Isn't it like Mike Yeager or something?
Mike Yeager.
Frank Yeager.
Frank Yeager.
Yep.
That's it.
He's black. I don't care.
He's dead.
Yep, he's dead. Crushed to death.
So yeah, game. I love the fucking game. I never went back to play it again. I don't think. No, I think I started up a new game because I had either the infinite ammo or the invisibility. Thought that was really cool. And then Twin Snakes came out.
Twin Snakes is great.
Loved it. Metal Gear Solid 2 comes out. I bought a PS2 like within that year.
I bought a PlayStation 2 specifically only for Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, see, I bought it specifically for Metal Gear 2.
Yep.
Loved it. I actually got like heat stroke or something.
Jesus.
I got really fucked up from the heat one summer. This was like a very hot summer. This was like summer of 2000 or 2001, I think.
I hate summer.
And I had got my PS2 from EB Games, went home, plugged it in, started playing Metal Gear 2, loving it. At the time, it took me like 2 sessions to beat the tanker mission, where you're on the boat. And then I was like, oh shit, you're playing as Raiden now. That's cool.
I love Raiden.
So playing as Raiden and all that shit. But then you get to the point where you have to use the directional mic to listen to the heartbeats. After you use the retina scanner, that whole part is bullshit. That whole chunk of the game, I hate it. I hate it.
There's a lot of parts of that game that blur together in my brain.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just remember I remember cinematic things and cutscenes, but the game itself, because I always watch somebody else play, it just blurs together in my head of just running around on struts. That's the whole thing, running on struts. Shooting ciphers, that's it. That's all I think of. You
hear the door, and then you hear that click, 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 running across
that's all I remember.
The ramps, And
then that stupid vamp fight that is so hard. Yeah, that's all I remember.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I remember the story, but I don't remember, like, gameplay.
No, yeah, I remember a lot of specific things, like, going into the one bathroom to use the coolant to shut off the bombs. Remember Fat
Yes, and you had to squirt them, shoot them with whatever coolant.
Because the bomb expert, he's going off to go do the other half of the ship, or the...
Oh my god, and then I always remember swimming with EE, and she can't swim. No. And I cry every time. And the bird, Hal, I love you, Hal. Kill myself, I can't handle it. Anakin cries at least 6 times in those scenes. He just keeps having them right there. I know, but it's still terrible. And they do the swag walk, and I love it. And Raiden's like in the back, and it's like, it's so good.
It's good. Now, that game was really good. I don't really remember, I just kind of beat it. I don't really remember having any special moments of that game. Other than getting heat stroke and dying.
I just remember crying my eyes out for Anakin.
We actually got an AC because of that game.
Good.
I was so fucked up from the heat, I had to get an AC. That was very bad.
Not good.
That was like that last year, babe, when you were dying from the heat.
I did. I got really sick that night. I thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room.
I can't remember if I ended up going or not.
Well, for real, in real life, I actually did have heat stroke when I was little. When I was like 8 years old, and I literally thought I was going to die. I had a fever, puking. It was terrible. This is when I was at Cape Cod, too. I was on like a family vacation.
Crazy shit. So then Metal Gear 3 No. I got Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance for the Xbox. And
I never had an Xbox.
Yeah. I got that game. Beat it again, played the VR missions a lot, loved it. Then I sold it like a retard.
Why?
Sorry if that offends you, but that word is very trigger heavy for a lot of people. Sorry, babe.
I'm very triggered right now. Stop.
Alright, so...
We're gonna come off as real jerks.
Okay, don't skip over this part. So, then Metal Gear 3 comes out. I think my friend... No, Nick Valley was coming over.
That's good.
Nick Valley was coming over for the weekend. I had just bought it. So we went to EB Games, got the game, went up to Nick's house.
Can you just say we miss EB Games? I miss it.
I miss Game... okay, so...
I also miss KB Toys. Oh my god.
I miss Game Crazy.
Yeah, Game Crazy's good.
And I miss GameStop back when it was GameStop and GameStop who bought out EB Games.
No, I miss when it was all independent stores that sold video games and like shit from Japan. They don't even have stores like that anymore.
Babe, okay, so the electronic book, the GameStop in the mall now.
Yeah.
That used to be an EB Games. Well, they never got the EB Games logo. They just said electronic boutique. Electronic boutique above it. And then eventually GameStop bought them out and changed it to that. But they used to have a nook in there. Okay, you know where the arcade is right next to it?
Yeah.
So the GameStop used to be big. You'd walk in there, and there was an L shape.
Okay.
Over in the
L shape. You always tell me this. It was an L shape.
There was fucking action figures of game characters over there.
So fucking awesome. That was like the store called Video Game Castle where I lived, where literally that guy from, the Simpsons guy that...
The comic book?
Yes. Literally the guy like that owned the store. He's morbidly obese. He was such an asshole. He complained about everything. But he had every figure ever from like...
For sale?
Yes!
Oh, wow.
Like from all the Final Fantasy games. My brother and I probably spent $500 in there.
Yeah.
We had all of them. We had Gilgamesh. We had like the even stupid enemies like skeletons. We had all the ones from 8.
Yeah.
Selfie, Cypher,
what happened to them?
Irvin. Everything's disappeared. All our toys and everything we had is gone. I have no idea where it went.
Those are probably
but we had a Bahamut. A giant one. It was the one from 10 with all the colored wings that came off. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, I don't know what happened at the store. It's gone forever, but that's where I bought Final Fantasy anthologies. I think we stole some of my cousin's games, Super Nintendo games, and sold them for tons of money in there. Yeah. Yep. like Zelda Link to the Past and some other game we sold.
86%.
Oh
86, baby.
But yeah, so whatever.
So, yeah,
What are we talking about? Yeah,
I got Metal Gear 3, played Metal Gear 3, beat it within a day. I was so upset. I said, this game sucked compared to all the other ones. Threw it away.
What?
No, I didn't throw it. I still have it over there. I just threw it into the corner of the room.
Oh my god, how did that game suck? The boss? Oh my god, I can't speak with the boss. Her hysterical mental breakdowns.
Yeah.
I love the boss.
All I can say is, you get the easy gun, you just play through the game tranquilizing everybody in the head with the train gun. Really
I love Snake Eater. It's my favorite song from the games, and I sing it every time. Dramatically
what's that
singing
part?
it.
Fuck, it's is it the instrumental version of Snake Eater where you're climbing up the ladder? Or is it the normal version of it? I can't remember. There's the part where you climb up a ladder for like 4 minutes straight, and there's a song playing, and I love it.
I love that game.
That game was really good. I went back and played it again, loved it.
And then you didn't hate it anymore.
Yeah, I played it on the HD collection again, loved it.
But I never played any HD
I love that game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a really good game. 2008 rolls around, or no, it's 2000. I think it was 2009. I got my PS4 or PS3, and I got Metal Gear 4. Obviously, loved it. Got teary-eyed a couple times. Chapter 2 still sucks ass. The one where... Remember the part where you have to be like Snake in the city and you have to like sneak around the city? That mission sucks asshole.
You mean Eva?
Yep. And then you have to fight that bitch up in the clock tower.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's my most hated fight!
Yeah, that's the most bullshit part of the game. No one likes that part of the game. If you do, you're weird. But no, I love the fuck out of that game.
I always say it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Peace Walker sucked asshole. I didn't like that game at all.
No, me neither.
It's dumb. So we're going into Metal Gear 5 after playing...
We never played like Metal Gear Acid or anything like that either.
I started it. I didn't like it. It was a card game, but it was like a really dumb card game. But I didn't play enough. Don't take my opinion seriously.
No, I love Metal Gear 4 so much. Whatever. If you're watching this, you already played the game, so fuck spoilers, whatever. Yeah. So at the end, when you think that a Snake is gonna blow his brains out at the fucking same cemetery where the boss is buried, and the game just shuts off, like it's just the end of the credits, you hear the gun go off. Never in my life have I ever cried so much in a game. I hyperventilated. Like, I couldn't breathe. I could not handle my life at that moment, and tears were streaming down my face, and then all of a sudden, the credits, like, stop, and you're like, what's going on? And you just see him with, like, the gun in his mouth, and you're like, oh my god, what is happening? Kojima, you just saved my life. I can't handle this right now. There's just that game is so amazing. Like, there's just so many things I remember, like, when each chapter starts and, like, Sonny's making eggs, and, like, the eggs, like, correspond to, like, what's going on, like, when the two eggs merge, or, like, when one breaks, and there's just so many things,
some symbolic shit like that.
Yes, and there's just so many things, and then it's, like, when you find out, like, what Naomi did to, like, Snake, and her trying to get forgiveness, it's like, fuck you, bitch! Burn in hell!
Yeah.
Fucking milking Otacon's dick off for information, you fuckface. I hate her so much. And it's like, oh my god, no. My favorite scene ever in any of the games, okay, I always say it's like when the boss dies and she says that quote, but my favorite thing ever is when Raiden is dying and he's on the plane and they have to get that, like, robotic blood. He has, like, white blood. Yeah. And he's, like, laying there and he's like, what, fuck this, I don't want to live anymore, I have nothing to live for, life is terrible, it even rained the day I was born. And then old Snake's like, he's, like, dying, he's, like, emphysema, he comes over and he's like, Otacon. I mean, fucking Raiden, you were the lightning in that rain. You can still shine through the darkness. Literally, tears are streaming down my face. Sonny's, like, holding on to Raiden. He's, like, dying. He's having, like, 100 seizures. I loved it. Yeah. It destroyed me. Like, Snake has so many moments in those games of, like, introspectiveness where he has, like, really good advice. And he's, like, just... I don't know. It's good. It's just too good. There's too many good quotes.
Snake is one of those guys who's he's only nice to the people who are close to him, but he's an asshole to everyone else.
Yes, but he loves his friends.
Yep.
And he loves Raiden, and he loves Otacon. It's
hard to get into that circle, though.
Exactly. You don't want nobody else in that circle.
I want to get in that circle, though.
I just want them.
He wouldn't let us in his circle.
And then, okay, so, like, when he's, like, going through the...
Babe.
Oh my god, 97%.
97%.
Okay, so, like, he's, like, going through the microwaves. You're smashing the button so hard, you're sweating profusely, you're dying. Yep. He's puking everywhere. At the same time, Raiden's like, oh, I only have, like, no arms and one leg, and I'm cutting fucking
He's using the knife in his mouth.
In his mouth! Yep. And you're like, this can't get any more epic than this.
Stolen straight from Naruto.
And that's why I don't ever understand why everyone said, I hate Raiden, fuck him. It's like, no, fuck you. You're babies because you were little teenage assholes or preteens that couldn't handle that your fucking Solid Snake wasn't the star of the second game, so you shit all over Raiden for it. Yep. When he's like one of the most craziest characters there's ever been, he has a metal body. He's like a fucking robot man. Like, how can you not live for this? And then everyone's like, oh, well, now we love him because he's like has a robot body. It's like, you never really loved him.
I'm gonna try these, baby.
But yeah, I love that game. It affected me deeply. I love Sonny. Old is dead. It's fucked. Then you see, like, at the end, you see, like, Raiden's son. See, this is why, okay, everyone knows, if you know me, you know that I didn't play Revengeance, and I boycotted it, and I went nuts on Tumblr, and people literally private messaged me and told me to kill myself, because I said, fuck, Revengeance is a joke. I will never play this game, it's not canon to me, and it's shit. I love these. But, because at the end of 4, when they give him, like, the skin, they give him, like, skin, he doesn't have to have that metal, like, body anymore, doesn't have that, you don't have to see his visible metal jaw. And all this shit. Babe, but you know how important that was? I don't even like Rosemary, but she comes in there with his son, and he's loving. He's like, that's it, I've changed. I'm done. I have something to live for in my life now. I have a fucking family. And they're going to tell me, no, he has a metal body again. He's in Revengeance. He's fighting. What the fuck is he fighting for? Why would that happen?
Because he gets his ass kicked.
Why did they have to let that happen, though? Why couldn't they have allowed him just to have his family? There's a one moment of peace for this fucking guy. Child soldier, bullshit, everything is like VR, everything's a lie, he's been used his whole life. Couldn't we just allow him to have that peace at the end of the game? So that's why I say, fuck, I'm not playing Revengeance. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's bullshit. I'm very mad.
What's going on here? The game's not starting.
Something's
is it starting now? Huh.
Oh,
the game hasn't
oh my god, I don't want to do Frazzlog anymore. I just want to do this.
Alright.
Alright, we're playing. It's starting. We'll tell you guys shit later.
Yeah, we'll make another video later.
Alright, goodbye. What is it, this button?